stand your ground laws, by all accounts, do nothing to stop crime or to deter crime, and in fact are responsible for an increase in violent crime and an increase in homicides in the states that enact these laws. Since the early 2000s, the states that have enacted these heightened stand your ground laws, there is no presumption that a crime has occurred as long as I make a stand your ground claim. If you say I was in fear of my life or that grievous bodily harm would come to me, that alone means that the police cannot proceed with a normal criminal inquiry. The studies of Florida demonstrate that over 60% of those people who made stand your ground claims had prior criminal backgrounds and often had felony convictions that suggest that stand your ground laws are most often invoked by criminals engaged in criminal activity. In addition, another Florida study found that the stand your ground law was responsible for a 44% increase in homicide rates among juveniles. And so the impact on young people, they're the population most likely to be affected. When you examine the four racial possibilities of homicides affecting whites versus blacks, what you find is that when whites are killing blacks, the rate at which the courts judge the stand your ground claim as legitimate is many, many times greater than it is for any of the other three categories. And that lends fairly strong support to the idea that in the administration of these laws, blacks come out on the short end of the stick in their claims. These laws came about for no criminological or crime or safety reason. But it's not because of any crime wave, not because of any citizen outrage. There was a political opportunity that gun rights forces saw to partly try and legitimize the idea of citizens having guns, carrying guns. There have been efforts to repeal or at least modify these stand your ground laws. None of those efforts has succeeded. In fact, in Florida, a few years ago, wound up actually increasing the protections for the persons making a stand your ground claim.